Hello, 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 my beautiful, amazing souls, and welcome to this Friday night tarot and chill. I am so excited to be here with my dear, beautiful, amazing friends from the Cove. And tonight I am really excited to be back on this space. It's been a while since we've been here. So, just really looking forward to seeing what messages we have for the collective on this beautiful, beautiful day. And to get us started, I'm going to pass the mic over to Lala and let you get us started.
Hello, happy Friday. So I pulled this card, or well, my dog actually pulled this card. As you can see, there's a chunk missing out of it. But we're gonna read it because it seems significant. So it's the Divine Director. It says intervention and purpose. So I'm gonna read the book on this one. So it says divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. The divine director is a facet of the heart of the creator. According to New Thought teaching, his energy is merged directly with God's divine plan so that we can access it and understand on a deeper level what will support our true function, which is to be happy. The divine director works directly with angels, and in particular with guardian angels, so that they can fulfill their role of supporting the earth and all of her people. Right now, your angels are reminding you that your divine purpose on earth is to remember love and to do what makes you happy. Extended message. Divine intervention is taking place at this time. What is occurring in your life is providing a real learning curve for your soul. You are becoming aware of a sense of purpose in your life. It gives you a sense of joy. It's something that brings you pleasure rather than something you have to work for. Know that your career can complement your purpose, but not define it. But the path you are on at this time is right, and the universe is encouraging you to move forward. Mm. So I definitely feel like this is significant, and that was a great message. Because I feel like there is, in the collective, a lot of people are kind of soul searching right now and trying to find their happiness and joy and their purpose. And so, whatever that looks like for you, know that it is part of your journey and your, divine purpose to try to figure that out.
Beautiful. Thank you, Lala. I thought it was really beautiful while you were pulling, or sorry, while you were reading the card. I pulled a beautiful card, but on the bottom of the deck is the 1111 messages in the numbers. And I currently we've got the 1111 portal soon around the corner, very, very soon. And 1111 is this time of life when you're awakening, when you're seeing things from a different perspective, or maybe whenever life is speaking to you. Maybe you've had an epiphany or an aha moment, or maybe you're turning over a new leaf. Whatever it may be, spirit is wanting to empower you to feel confident in yourself, to not only do the things, but to show up for yourself along the way, to show up for your goals, to show up for your passions, wherever they may lead you, and to listen to your intuition to guide you in the right direction along your path. And the card I pulled is card number 8, the Star Child. I'm going to read this one from the book, but I love the visual on this. It's a beautiful person with blue hair holding the universe seemingly in their hands with the waters of life dripping through their fingertips and really leaning into that energy of You are your own creator. You are the creator of your reality, and you work with the divine forces that be to manifest your reality. The light of the stars exists in you. The earth wants you to share the light with humanity. You are asked to understand that you are meant to be here, that you have spiritual work to accomplish. Give up the idea that you belong somewhere else, in another home in the stars. Instead, let the starlight of your inner being shine here on earth, where it shall be made such a positive difference in the world. Fall in love with Earth's beauty, as she can be and will support you in all ways. Have you been dreaming of other places you would prefer to be? Are you wondering if there is more to life on this planet than suffering and struggle? Perhaps you know you have a mission, yet you doubt that you can succeed. Perhaps you love your life here, but yearn to experience the spiritual purity that exists in the higher vibrational fields of the stars. You may feel like a tourist in the need of a fix of your home to endure adapting to a very different world. Grounding yourself here on earth enables you to fulfill your life mission. You cannot accomplish this without feeling that you belong here. Your feet need to be planted on the earth. Relax and trust that you are meant to be here. You have a special light to share and a particular spiritual vibration to live, so that the quota of embodied spiritual light on this earth increases. You are part of an important team of spiritual beings working to assist humanity to grow spiritually. The challenge for a starseed soul is to accept human beings as they are, without despairing over their darker side. The violence may be the violence may frighten you, but your love will help humanity learn to use that violence to dismantle old struggles and create new ways of being. It can be channeled to energize humanity with a can-do attitude towards creating a more loving and functional world. Remember, you can come to this planet to learn and to help heal others. You agreed to take this journey because you can assist both the earth and humanity to evolve their frequency. And it is possible you are helping make it so. There are 3 truths that will help you embrace your journey on this planet. Firstly, you carry the purity of your star ancestry in your heart. You can return through meditation or relaxation at any time. You often return to your starborn home during sleep. The loved ones from that place are very aware of your journey here and are helping every step of the way. They send you frequencies from home, like divine care packages, which fuel you for your earthly task. Secondly, you are so filled with love that you are capable of loving all on this planet. You have compassion even for those who are very wounded and fearful, and at times act out of ways of violence, cruelty, and ignorance. Now, the human capacity for courage, compassion, and light is increasing. Your work as part of the team of light loving beings is already having an effect. Thirdly, as a star seated being, you have a special resources for your journey here on earth. Your every spiritual request and need will be met by a loving team of helpers. You get to have a lot of fun in your healing mission if you so choose. It doesn't only have to be hard work, though of course sometimes it will be. Just remember that the stars shine with joy in the sky, and you can shine as a star with joy upon the earth. This is your nature, and this is how you can best fulfill your life mission. There's an invocation that comes with this card, so if you'd like, I invite you to just take a moment and close your eyes and place your hand over your heart. I call upon the star wisdom of my own spirit and ask that my love, light, and power, presence, protection, and assistance shine forth for the highest good. May I shine divine beauty and joy in my life now and always. I feel a deep and true connection to my spirit, to the earth and the universe, and may love flow through me according to its own intelligence and healing wisdom to all beings upon the earth through divine grace and my own free will. So be it. All right, that is my message for you. I'm going to pass the mic over to Amanda. Or Lala, go ahead.
Wow, can I just say like how perfectly that just dovetailed from the first card? Like, whoa. That was a very like an in-depth version. So thank you for that card because I really needed to hear some of that. All of that actually.
Same. That was it. It felt like a very personal message to me. So I definitely appreciate that card. I just have one card for my Star Codes Astral Oracle, and it is Leo. It says Shine. I'm gonna read on from the book on this one because that's what I was called to do. So it says, take your space, be visible, light up the room, but also honor the light within others. Leo asks you to be the hearth fire of the situation. Hold other people's attention, not just for your own ego, but for their benefit, as an actor or teacher would. Warm their lives and be the person that people gather around to share stories. Bask in the sun, cultivate your community with love, share the bounty of your culture, renew your spirit by living life to its fullest. Be honest rather than modest. Dramatize the situation to get your point across. Just be sure to track where the truth ends and the hyperbole begins. Connect your expression and creative process to real feelings and honest facts. Teach, share, be generous with what you know, are, and have, and know that those actions attract the love and appreciation you need. Then offer that same level of attention to others, and they will love you for it. People deeply appreciate being seen by you. Learn when to shine and when to step back and center another person, idea, or community. And I'm also called to read this part. It says, Leo rules the heart. So bring your energy and intention into your heart and let this chakra become a beacon. Honor the heart within each person you meet and watch the dynamic shift. So that's my whole message.
Okay, I love this next message. It's spilling off of the ones that have already come. So we're just going to continue this energy. I've got two groups of messages here, so I'm just trying to figure out which one to come first. Okay, I'm going to do this one because it's what's in my hand. So let's just go with what's easy, right? An invitation to connect and family of light. Your star family is always there listening and sending you help in all kinds of ways, be it energy or messages or opportunities, inspiration. Sometimes it's healing, doesn't it, all sorts of things, limitless possibilities. And if it's been a while since you have practiced your um, whatever rituals you like to do, be it meditation or prayer or um, going out in the woods or listening to music, whatever it is that gets you close to feeling like you're connected with spirit or your ancestors or communing with whatever it is that you believe is supporting you in this universe. How long has it been since you've given that energy or attention? And it's not really, it's just wanting you to see that that door is open for it to be whatever it needs to be for you, but to give it a purpose, for it to be really intentional, and that will open up a lot of doors for you. I am specifically seeing, for those of you that feel called, meditation is a great tool to help you connect and to find that center. So definitely utilizing that. Now, the other message that came through, first of all, the star child popped out again, which I thought was funny because, in case you didn't think that last message was for you, haha, it is because the message came back. So,
What was the
yes,
number of that card?
card number 8.
8. And then wasn't there something about numbers and messages too?
Yeah, the bottom of the deck was 1111 messages and numbers. Yeah. Uh-huh. So
Okay.
it
Which
was just a
is
funny synchronicity. I always think the bottom of the deck is just the energy that's kind of embodying the room, so to speak. So,
Yeah.
the energy that we're sitting in right now. And I thought it was funny that 1111 was what came up because we're so close to the 1111 portal. And I personally have been getting a lot of 1111 messages, not exactly seeing 1111 on the clock, but seeing signs and synchronicities and stuff like that. So, yeah. Um,
yeah, but it's funny that those two cards came up together because 8 is my life path number.
oh, wow.
So like that message was very clearly for me.
Well, interesting enough, and Kristen, I'm not sure if you were finished or not, but I had
I'm I'm
two
not.
cards
Can I
pop
finish
up.
real
Yeah,
quick
yeah, yeah.
before I pass it over? Yeah, because I'm almost done. I promise I'm almost done. It's just a
Oh
short
no,
message.
you're fine.
I'm not reading out of the book again because that
It
took
goes, but with what you just said though,
more.
so
Yeah,
I think the message is going to like flow. So yeah, go ahead though. Take your time.
sweet. Yeah, just last message. And this is just about you and your energy and the imprint that you leave whenever you walk into a room. We've got card number 42, which is fifth ray of intellectual knowledge. I'm not reading this card from the book, and I'm not really even getting an intuitive hit from the title. It's all in the imagery here because it really goes with the other card, which is number 27, Cosmic Heart, Cosmic Christ. And it's basically like this Jesus type figure above the ocean with his heart shining open and just blasting out this energy. And it's like this, you have this Christos energy within you that whenever you walk into places and spaces, you change the energy of the room. People feel lighter because you're there. There's, when there's illness and despair, your vibration helps raise that in any place that you go. So it's in one hand, it's like, don't let whatever opinions or anything that other people say really bring you down or make you feel like you're less than you are, because you have an ability to shine brighter than most people you may know, and that may make you also feel secluded, segregated, like you don't fit in. You may not be able to make as many friends, or feel like you can, even maybe you have a lot of friends but you don't feel like as connected to them. It's just because you've got this really, really beautiful energy. So keep on shining your light, and really this important message of connecting with your soul family or your star family or your ancestors or whoever it is that supports you is important. All you, Lala.
Thank you for that. Um, Again, spot on with messages that I feel like I've been longing to reconnect with my star family recently, and I think this is summarizes why, I guess. It's in the air. But yeah, I think these cards are going to also help because these are kind of like activators too. So this is from the Twin Flame Ascension deck. And there's two cards one card that popped out when you were reading your last card, and then the bottom of the deck energy, which I thought was funny because you mentioned that and I had already like looked at it because both of the cards, so the card that popped out, I have to hold the pages. The card that popped out was 3-3, and so we were talking about numbers. So if 3-3 is significant to anyone, um, it is increase your frequency. higher consciousness awareness. So it looks like kind of like a angel, right, with all these like orbs and stuff around it. But then also the bottom of the deck energy, which I thought was interesting, is double 3 3 is 6 6. And it kind of looks similar to the other card, right? Like it kind of looks like an angel too in a way, but an activated angel. So this says clearing karma and Kundalini activation. So I want to read the cards from these because these are always very profound in my opinion. Um, these cards speak to me sometimes because they just pop out and seems to be what people need to hear at the moment. So hopefully that's the case for you. And also it has like weird uh different so the numbers mean something different. So 3 3 means alignment with your higher self. And 6 6 is alignment with your inner masculine. So the Kundalini activation is inner masculine, and the increase your frequency is higher consciousness in your higher self. Makes sense, right? All right, so the first one, your energetic channels are opening and your thoughts are expanding. This expansion is raising your conscious awareness and helping you notice spiritual signs that are directing your path. This card implies that you need to tune in deeper and listen to your intuition. Learning to trust yourself will enable you to align with higher soul wisdom that directs you towards your soul path. Make lifestyle modifications to align with positive vibes on a regular basis, like tarot and chill. um, but yes, like also reconnecting with the things that like help you connect, like Kristen was saying. Practice the power of positive thinking, eating higher vibrational foods, connecting with tribes that lift you into higher states of consciousness. This helps you to tune into your vibration levels so that when you're feeling low, you have the ability to shift your frequency higher, becoming a more vibrant person. Raising your vibration will attract people to support your journey. When you go with the flow and rise above your limitations, it enhances your ability to receive. Visible breakthroughs are around the corner. The more you let go of control, the faster your struggles will fade, allowing abundance to show up in all areas of your life. And that description was on page 44. So signs in the numbers everywhere. But so the next one, clearing karma. This, I don't know, this has a very visceral image. I'm just going to hold it up. You probably can't see it very well, but it's like a very vibrant red and orange and yellow. So it says your primal power has been lying dormant at the base of your spine. This hidden potential is waking up so it can help you expand your creative expression. A Kundalini awakening typically occurs upon initial physical contact with your twin flame, but can be achieved through spiritual practices such as regular meditation. This energetic upgrade will activate the meridians housed within your body, which may generate energetic surges that can be felt throughout your body. These can cause involuntary movements as these channels open up and release restricted energy. Conscious movement practices such as yoga can also improve your energetic flow, releasing blocks that have prevented the connection to your soul's purpose. The objective of this energy work is to help release your karmic past, so don't fight or fear this course of action. It is designed to help elevate your inner vibration and align with your higher wisdom. Your higher soul is ready for this level of inner healing. This accelerates your ability to tap into your higher consciousness, integrate celestial energy, and manifest your spiritual gifts. Oh, snap. I felt every word of that. That's like, so goals, right? Hashtag goals for this, because all of those things are things that I want to focus on and start to do more of, right? Because my vibration has, dipped lately. And so we have to do spiritual maintenance and, clean it up sometimes and get back to the basics, and it doesn't have to be all at once, but all of these things are, things that you can do: meditation, some energy movement, eating right, all of these things we brush off as like, so, nah, whatever. I know I have to do those things, but they actually do help you tap into your higher consciousness and your higher purpose if you maintain that spiritual alignment, or that, not just spiritual, but just alignment in general with your energetic meridians. I like that word.
Sorry, struggle busting. Amanda, do you have any cards you want to add? Yes. Okay, go for it.
So mine go off a little bit because the message I got is kind of with the energy of what's going on collectively after the election you guys had a couple of nights ago. So I got the Devil, the Nine of Potions, the Moon, and then the Empress came out separately. So the message that I got from this is, even though the devil snuck his way in through the back door and is now in charge, things are still unknown right now, which is what is scary to everyone, but there's still hope. We're at the Nine of Cups right now, which is normally the single lady's card, but it's one step before the Ten of Cups, which is ultimate happiness and fulfillment. So there is still that hope there, even though there's the unknown and there's all the fear and confusion right now. There's just one more little step to get to that ultimate happiness for everyone. And the Empress came out separately to remind us that we all have the power to make that change. You just need to stay in your power. And 4 years is a long time, but it's really only a blip in the big picture. And 4 years is enough time to make the changes that you need to make in your own world to make sure that you're still safe and you're still protected and the people you care about are safe and protected, and that you're able to still have the life that you want to have. But the power is within each and every one of us to maintain that. So it's a little bit of hope in a scary situation right now. that was my little off-topic message that popped up.
Thank you, Amanda.
You're
My
welcome.
message is back on topic, so I'm circling back around to just I think this is really about our personal journey unfolding, and if we're willing to make the decisions that are necessary to go forward in the direction that we truly wish to go. The world card came forward to show you that new opportunities are just around the corner. They're just, if not around the corner, they're here for you now. But new opportunities are unfolding. And for anybody who it might be relevant for, Leo and Taurus energy is really strong in this card. So, whatever those opportunities you have coming might be related to those in some way. They might be related to a book. Funny, I'm actually seeing a children's book on here specifically. Might have something to do with flying, or might have something to do with being creative outside of the box, something different. But are you really confident in yourself that you can, that you're, it's like are you worthy of being in this energy that you want to call in for yourself? Or are you willing to stand up for it? Are you willing to like cut away other things so you can make this happen? The King of Swords is really calling you into your own strength and asking you to see your ability to stand in your own abilities to show up and do the things, and to say yes to opportunities that you're aligned with. But that does mean making a decision, and making a decision in one direction normally means leaving other decisions behind you. So, we have to let things go so we can open the door for what's meant for us to come in. So, if you're feeling stuck or like you don't know which direction to go in, you might be holding your own self back. You might be holding, like, you tied the blindfold around your own head. So, you're playing your own game. You can get off this ride whenever you want, but you have to make the decision how you want to get off it and which direction you want to go in. And then the bottom of the deck energy, which is the last I will end with for this collective message, is the Hierophant. So just calling you into your own leadership, your own wisdom, your own knowing, your own ability. You are stronger than you think. You are more capable than you know. You need nothing other than what lives within you to be successful in the ways that you feel called. don't don't forget to wish upon a star. So for those of you that may feel like it's been a while since you've let yourself dream, and I mean really dream, it's time to start dreaming again. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. It's time to start dreaming again. Take the wheel, take charge. Emperor, be the one to take the action. Temperance, it requires balance. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to continue this because I will go on all night. I'm going to close that and let that be the end of the collective messages from me. I don't know if either one of these beautiful ladies have any more, but I'm feeling pretty complete. So I will pass the messages on.
I do have another. So I actually am feeling called to pull from two different decks, so I was struggling. So one already came out from the Starseed Oracle, but I also really wanted to pull like a kind of a current where you are on your journey from this Sacred Travelers Oracle, which I hadn't pulled yet, but these cards talk pretty easily. So when I get to that, I just want to read from the book on this one. So the Starseed Oracle, just because like it's kind of been a theme tonight with the connecting with the star families. It it says fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites extremes of life. And it's she's like there's a woman just like bathing in a waterfall of it looks like she's like in a cave underground with all these like what are they called, stalagmites or whatever. Um, but she's just like soul. I've like the what's coming to mind is like soul cleansing. Is just like bathing in like the fountain of youth or something. I don't know. So I'm gonna read the description though because Rebecca Campbell always has very insightful messages. Um, so it says surrender, holding the opposites extremes of life. The Great Mother ushered you in when you took your first breath, and she'll be there when you draw your last. She knows how challenging life can be, that being human can be lonely and confusing, that the polarity and separation can be excruciating when your soul remembers the oneness of Source. But at the same time, it can be incredibly glorious and sweet. So often we see things as either good or bad. When things go well, we make it mean that we're being rewarded. And when things are bad, then perhaps we've done something wrong. However, we're all here to expand and grow, and it's through the extremes of life that we do exactly that. You're being invited to welcome the highs and the lows of the human experience, to let them initiate you more fully into life. The agony and the ecstasy, the beauty and the bitterness. This life is but a single breath in the inextinguishable existence of your experience as a soul. The Great Mother wants you to hand over your loneliness, worries, hurt, sorrow, fears, burdens, and doubts, to lay them on her altar, to fall fully into her arms, to remember that while these extremes are difficult, they can also be magnificent. The more wildly the pendulum of your life swings, the more truthfully you can say, I've truly lived. And then there's a starseed activation. So it says, place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. So I'm going to do that. You can just place your hand on your heart if you want. I am ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I lay all that I'm carrying onto the Great Mother's altar and fall completely into her arms. So I feel like this is kind of like a going a little bit back to what Amanda was saying as far as some extremes. There's a very drastic polarity in the collective, and their division over politics is always very ugly for, you know, transitions of power and such. So people, are sensitive, and I think this was very helpful message to just lay it on the altar and just, the expression, give it to God. If things didn't go the way you wanted them to go in the political arena or whatever in your life, things are struggling or you're having a hard time, it doesn't have to be about that. Um, just lay it on the altar. And, you know, when you, what I have found, and I'm sure learned from studying law of attraction is when you release and when you completely just surrender is when you have breakthroughs and you can allow abundance and allow things to come in. So it's that art of allowing, and that can be hard, because we want to push so hard against things sometimes, and we want things to always go our way. We're very egocentric beings, you know. And so when they don't, it's disappointing or it's whatever. Or if they, just things in life doesn't go the way that we had anticipated or not yet, or we're not far along enough in our journey or whatever, give it to God. And you will eventually come back around and realign with that flow that you're pushing so hard against. So I did want to read, not read, but pull just quickly from this Sacred Travels Oracle. Amanda, I wasn't sure if you had anything that you wanted to share while I do that. Okay.
Yeah, it's just one card, so it'll be quick. So it's from my Alice in Wonderland Oracle, and it is clock time. And I'm just gonna read from the book on this one as well, because this always has amazing messages in the book. So it says, we are a long way from seasonal time, from the ebb and flow of tides, the cycles of the moon, the rise and set of the sun. Instead, we, like the white rabbit, have watches and clocks, which tick and tick to mark the passing of every second. There are times when you need to move quickly, when you have appointments, deadlines, or important responsibilities that need to be completed. When you are amidst such activities, you will be consumed with them. You may become anxious, short of breath, hurried, or rushed. It may seem that you need to move faster than other people need to. This can lead to stressful, heart-racing moments. And when you're reactive like this, you're less capable than when you're focused, calm, and clear. Even though it's true that you must meet a deadline, you must take a moment to slow down so you can attend to your responsibilities. You're in the midst of a whirlwind. Be the calm, the eye of the storm. Put to rest the urge to worry, to fret, to rush until your work is done, and the need to impress those you wish to please. Work carefully, clearly, with focus and intent. See a sunrise, bathe in moonlight, notice the leaves changing color, and you'll work faster than if you hurry and get caught up in worry. There's no need to rush. Just look as if you're taking your work as seriously as it deserves. Pull back, stay calm, have a plan and stick to it, and all will be well. So this one kind of feels like a bookend to my last message, that they all just need to take a breath and stop worrying so much and just calm ourselves and center, and then we can focus on moving forward with whatever it is each of us individually have to move forward on. And that's going to be a lot more productive than if we stay in this energy of worry and needing to fix things right this second. So yeah, that is it for me. That's my last message for tonight.
Okay. Lovely. And so two cards popped out, and I thought it's so beautiful because the two cards that popped out seem like they go together, because look at this. We got crossing bridges and impasse, and they're both bridges, like stone bridges. Isn't that cool? So the crossing bridges one was on top, so I was going to read that one first. But just like looking at this and kind of just culminating all together, like everything that we've said tonight, like, a lot of people may be feeling that they are sort of at a point where they are at an impasse, or feel that way. At least things feel like you have to make some kind of decision or move, or things aren't aligning correctly or whatever. And then there's bridges that need to be crossed to break through to that other side, to the things that we were talking about, like with the positivity and the raising the vibration and the goals and the soul alignment and the soul purpose. So the crossing bridges, we have the woman holding a light. I think it's a woman holding a light on a bridge in the moonlight. And it says, it's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Card meaning, crossing bridges is a way to let go of the past and begin a new life cycle. Nope. And begin a new cycle in life. Same thing. A heartfelt change is ahead. It's time for healing old wounds with people and situations. It's time to forgive and let go of the past. Do whatever you need to do to make amends and then let it all go. If there is anything unresolved in your life, take steps to restore and reconcile. You may even need to burn your bridges behind you. Heal the rifts within yourself. Help others traverse bridges in their lives. The sacred traveler wants you to know when the traveler crosses a bridge, a new land awaits on the other side. You are ready to cross a bridge or bridge a gap in your life. There are times to step away from certain people and situations. There are also times to carefully mend bridges with people, situations, and places, and then go forward. This is one of those powerful healing times to choose. Maybe there's a wound inside of you that needs to be forgiven or accepted. Transform the inner grievance. Transform the inner grievance. Forgive, let it go, do it now. You no longer need to carry it with you. Perhaps there is a person from your past with whom you should reconnect or release completely. You know what you need to do. This is the time to do it. So with that, I feel like some of that message is I've been noticing this phenomenon where people feel like that they're cutting people out of their lives because of their, political standpoints or whatever. And like, I just think that some of that just needs to be healed because like we are all human and we all have values and beliefs that we are, different and all at the same time. And, you know, there's some grievance that needs to be people have to grieve the outcomes that didn't come to pass, and then there's people who are celebrating the outcome. So um don't I guess my takeaway from that part is like you have a choice whether you heal the parts with people in the situations and the people that really matter to you, that you do have those significant differences of opinions or beliefs or values, or maybe you do need to cut ties because you just aren't ever going to see eye to eye, or is toxic. But I think a lot of it could just go a long way with just compassion and understanding for each other's point of view, and that not everything is so black and white, and that not everything is um, this or that. It can be both. It can be none. So I don't know. I'm rambling at this point, but I feel like that may speak to somebody. I don't know. And then the impasse card, it says reflect and redirect your energy. So I like that we're ending kind of with this redirection, right? Because in order to get past this impasse and move forward with new hope and new light, we have to get through this impasse. So, some people maybe this doesn't apply to everybody, some people. Anyways, turning back isn't necessarily a failure. Sometimes it's the wisest thing you can do. If there's an area in your life where there's an impasse, the universe is telling you to use this as a time to reflect and redirect your energy in another way. Wisdom is knowing when to back down, turn around, and then let it go. There are times in life to break through barriers, and there are times to change direction. There is an area in your life regarding relationships, business, finances, health, or your life path that needs to be evaluated. Perhaps a new route is needed. The Secret Traveler wants you to know if you reach an impasse in your life, instead of protesting that it's unfair or unwarranted, change your course. Do it quickly and easily. Instead of focusing on what's not working, focus on what can work and what steps are needed to create a different outcome. This is a sign of a sage. The wise one views an obstacle, and if it's impassable, he immediately steps back and goes a different way. Therein dwells the sage's success. Whatever the obstacle in your life, you have learned what you needed to learn. Now back away and choose a different path. So, I don't know who needed to hear that. Maybe I did too, a little bit. So, that's that. That's all I got, though, for tonight, I think, for the collectives.
Beautiful. Sorry, I got a bit distracted eating Skittles. I'm not gonna lie. Just did the last bit there. Up until then, I was good. But, anyways, thank you all so much for these beautiful readings. I don't know if anybody else has any more collective messages, but I do feel complete. So, oh,
Apparently, Spirit wants one more card because this card was stuck there, and I was like, I don't think I really pulled that one out. I think it was just whatever. And then I turned to the page in the book, so it wants me to read it. It says, taking shelter. The answers are within. And it's again a light uh thing, like the one
missed the spot on thing. That's too bad.
the what?
Sorry.
Oh, so yeah, this woman's holding a light and they're holding a light. So, okay. Retreat, replenish your inner resources. Wait, sorry. Retreat, replenish your inner resources. Incubate your ideas for the future. Renew your energy. Do whatever you need to do to care for yourself. Mend physical objects in your home, organize your possessions, and heal relationships. Protect yourself from less than positive outside forces. Clutter, clear, but at the same time, gather your resources around you. You're preparing for a kind of springtime energy in your life, but take care of the details and create a foundation now. Before this spurt of energy, otherwise it can seem overwhelming. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know that when winter comes or a storm threatens, the traveler takes shelter. It's a time of incubation, retreat, and gathering of inner resources. It's time to plan and prepare for the future and for the springtime, new beginnings, and a new cycle. The traveler knows the importance of rest and recuperation. Take care of your body and your health, watch your dreams for insights about the future, and repair whatever needs to be repaired in your life. So kind of, yeah, that was like, no, you weren't done with the message. These are specific steps that you could take to do these things. But I also wanted to just point out really quick one last thing. It's mentioned like kind of like this winter like incubation period. And I just thought it was really funny because this impasse card has a squirrel, and you know how like they say like squirrels like store their nuts for the winter and stuff. So I just thought that was really funny. He's like munching on the little nut, actually. Anyways, squirrel, literally. I'm done.
Funny. Beautiful
Yeah,
message.
I was just gonna say you just squirreled over a squirrel.
Yes. This has been absolutely lovely. To future Kristen who is listening to this recording, don't forget that message Lala just said is for you to clean and reorganize your living room like you've been saying you're going to do. So do it now while you have the time. End of message to self. Thank you all so much for being here, for sharing these messages. I always truly value this space, and I'm very grateful for the messages that come forward, the love that we share, and the community space. So I'm going to end this with a namaste. I hope you all have an absolutely beautiful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next Friday night Tarot and Chill. Does anybody else have any final words or messages?
No, well, I just want to say I also have enjoyed the space and these messages have been on point. Also, are we going to still chill for a minute afterwards, or are we ending completely?
No, we will still chill.
Okay, so we're still chilling.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're still chilling. We're just going to end the live stream.
got it.
Okay, bye.